Welcome to the Coach and Crew Show. I'm your host, Charlie Krause, and with me is Phil Walker. Most of you know him as Tantor. And earlier today, sad news from the wrestling world came out. Hossein Khosraw Ali Vazari, better known to the wrestling world as the Iron Sheik, passed away. Sad moments. Anybody who was a wrestling fan, especially growing up in the 80s, we loved the Iron Sheik because he was so easy to hate. He did everything the ultimate heel was supposed to do. And even off camera, he loved being the heel, especially later in life. This isn't really I don't want to say a tribute video, but you know what? We're going to pay homage. So maybe it is a tribute video. But we're going to pay some quick homage to the Iron Sheik, winning the title from Bob Backlund. Then the whole world erupted when Hulk Hogan was the one that defeated him. Talk about the perfect storyline Vince wrote to get the heel over. Iron Sheik did it better than anybody in the 80s, and then was comical in the 2000s above, which is running his mouth.
He was my second favorite heel. Roddy Piper was my number one. But close behind him was the Iron Sheik. And as I put in there, no one could spit on the American flag any better than the Iron Sheik. He can make
spit on you.
Right. He made you hate. He had that big scimitar that he came into the ring sometimes with that was just terrifying. He was awesome. He was jacked until he got, he was even jacked when he got older. He was just a heck of a heel. He made you believe he was over. And I loved everything he did. I liked what he did with Hulk Hogan. Heck, every time I think about the Iron Sheik, I think about later on when he was in WCW, having the program with Sergeant Slaughter. So he was just great. He was just fantastic. He was just such a performer.
And the 75-pound, what I call, the bread roller things, he would spin them around his arms, his weightlifting things. Those things were heavy, and he was coordinated with them. It was good stuff.
It was great.
Yeah, the shoes were iconic. Everybody, as a kid, I was always saying he's cheating with him, and he would take his boot off like at minimum of once every other match. He knew how to play the
They were
villain.
steel-toed, dude. They were illegal. They were illegal. He should have been kicked out every match.
And then later in life, they talk about the ultimate heel again. He and Nikolai Volkov were the tag team champions.
Yeah.
Storied career. And good for him. I believe it was in 05. Internet, please correct me on the date. But that's when he got his Hall of Fame induction. Well-deserved, but he was so appreciative. You could tell this was his life journey coming to an exclamation point.
Fantastic performer. Everything worked. Maybe the best mustache in the business. He was great. Every face to be successful and to be, one of our favorites, you have to have an antagonist. You have to have a heel to play off of. And without that perfect heel, you can't be a superstar. You can't be that. And I think Hulk Hogan benefited with his career of having the Iron Sheik and Roddy Piper as the chief heels. I think the heels make the superstar. And I think those two right there made Hulk Hogan. And then Hulk Hogan completely copied superstar Billy Graham, and we've lost him too. I know this is about Iron Sheik, but just in the last couple of weeks, superstar Billy Graham passed away, and that was a sad thing too.
Viewing audience, it's not exactly PG material what would come out of the Iron Sheik's mouth. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but it's the good old days of kayfabe. And where's Byron Tippett when we need him? But it's when wrestlers live their gimmick, and the Iron Sheik truly did. He was, every time the light turned on, he was in character, and you got to respect him. I definitely respected him, and I never missed a match, and I was always rooting for the face to take out the Iron Sheik, and sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't.
Iron Sheik fans, one more time for the people in whatever row, because I remember the house show. We're going to send you away with this. If you were saying like USA chants, he would do this number to you. And he had no problem doing it to an 8-year-old kid sitting in the third row, scared to death. Okay, folks. So like, subscribe, comment below, Iron Sheik tributes, and have at it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.